And we're live. Awesome. Hi, everyone. Welcome yet again to another workshop session with SwiftXR. My name is Oluwatosin, and I'm happy very, very lovely one. We would be going over how to create educational content for augmented reality and virtual reality using SwiftXR. So, for those of us who might not know what SwiftXR is, I would like to do a quick introduction to what SwiftXR is, what we're doing, and what we look to achieve. So, let's just talk about some things we would cover. After covering what exactly SwiftXR is, we would look at some of the things you can use SwiftXR for. Obviously, creating educational content is one of them. And also, we have very amazing guests for our workshop today. And that would be really, really, really nice as well. Okay, so let's get started. What exactly is SwiftXR? So sorry about that. I hope everyone can hear me now. I just had a glitch in there. All right. We are using SwiftXR. So, like I was saying earlier, SwiftXR is a no-code tool that allows you to basically share your 3D content in AR and VR to reduce publishing costs and save development time as well on the web. And also, with SwiftXR, you can um, embed your 3D content on your website. It's very, very easy to use. And our focus is also on non-technical users, which means you don't necessarily need to know how to write code to deploy 3D content to your website. What your products look like in 3D as well, that your customers can view in augmented reality and even in VR as well. All right, then. So at the moment, SwiftXR has different plugins across the web that allows you easily embed this 3D, AR, and VR content onto your website. We currently are live on Shopify, Figma, using our Snap feature. We are currently on Wix, WordPress, and we also do have the Sketchfab integration on the SwiftXR platform that allows you to get access to thousands of 3D models directly from the platform. To get animated and for 3D artists who are looking at sharing your 3D content on the web, we also do have a Blender plugin that allows you directly share your 3D projects from Blender to a website. And finally, we are happy to announce that SwiftXR is now live on Canva that enables you basically to create snapshots of your 3D models that can be used on the Canva platform itself. All right, then. So let's talk about some more features. Right at the moment, SwiftXR supports 3D viewing, NFT viewings as well for those of face tracking as well. And to cover this, we will talk about the SwiftXR use cases. So we do have use cases for real estate, we have use cases for artwork, we have use cases for e-commerce. And I would just like to share with us here some of our use cases. So in here we have, let's start from the model viewer here that allows you to embed a 3D product on your website. And with this, you can also have dimensions for your product so people can see what exact size is your 3D product itself and different variants of your product actually, which you can use on your website. For those of us who have products with multiple variants, this would be a very, very good approach to doing that. And we also have the virtual reality component that allows you view spaces in virtual reality. So we can view this in here on your website directly, or using a virtual reality headset, you can do the same thing as well. Right, so this allows you to view spaces in virtual reality, all done on SwiftXR. So we also have the face tracking that allows you to put 3D content directly on your face. Space in here. So there we go. This loads up multiple models that you can use within your project. Right. And we also have the artwork viewer, as I mentioned earlier. And you can use this for displaying your artworks in AR. And if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us at SwiftXR or join in our community. Right. So now back to our live demo for today. I would like to introduce Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi, Tosin.
Yeah, I can
Hi,
hear you.
everyone. Can you hear me?
I just had issues with my internet at first. That was really, really bad. So sorry about that. Hope you can hear me now, Ibrahima.
Yes, I can hear you super well, Tosin. Hi.
Awesome. Good to have you here.
Likewise, super happy. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
could you
yeah,
share your screen?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So,
Let me just do that right
awesome.
now.
While you do that, could you give us a bit of information about you as well and what you're currently doing in terms of education?
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tosin. Thank you to SwiftXR for organizing such workshops to actually showcase some technologies actually. And I'm Ibrahima Munkoro. I'm from Mali. I'm a software entrepreneur from the Meltwater Entrepreneurial School of Technology in Ghana. And I'm currently a project manager at Robot Mali. So we are mostly working on teaching robotics and also to give some values to our own languages in the country. So currently we're working on a project to kind of generate using AI some educational tools such as books for kids and all using AI solutions from the text generation to image generation and text correction also because we found out that most of the contents actually are mostly for let's say Europeans or like not like professional or like customized actually to be like African real content. So we are trying to actually have such kind of content for Africa using AI actually. So and also work like I work as a robotic teacher at Robot Mali also. So we actually just closed the Constem and robotics for that happened for like 4 months, 4 weeks, and which was really successful. So yeah, we are still have to go.
Awesome. It's
Yeah.
really, really good to hear about what you're doing in there. And I remember during the Global Design Challenge last year, I believe, you did work on a really, really interesting project using our Figma plugin, right? I would really love to hear more about your thought process through that as well. And what was the experience like?
Yeah, this was amazing. This was something really great because it was basically my first experience using SwiftXR, and I like challenges, so it was like the first experience and the first challenge for me. So let me share my screen, and I think I should have still
Cool.
the design, yeah, because I'm working on it. I'm trying to actually. I think what I'm gonna present today will be a part of it because
Okay.
it's gonna be a new thing I'm gonna add to that actually thing I have there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So um, the main thing about that is to actually bring some content using SwiftXR. I really appreciated like using this tool because it's the first time I used it was like mind blowing solution because it's propose really what actually is needed in the technology sector to actually contribute more and to show exactly how things work. Like especially for kids, you know, our target, most target right now is kids, you know. So when
Yeah.
you are able to actually show them this type of things, you know, the movement they are doing, you know, everything is animated, and also it can go live. You can share it with everyone, and it was really I remember that I proposed something like it's gonna be part of a kind of curriculum where we can also show the kids how to use these things and Swift Excel solutions. But it would start by introducing them maybe to Figma and to know how to design a little bit, and then adding the Swift plugin to it and to actually because we feel like it's one of the best solution right now for teaching. Actually, that's the way we are seeing like Swift Excel. So yeah. So
Awesome.
Yeah, so this website is basically in French. It's a mix, a kind of. There is a French version, and some parts are English, and we have Bambara also in it. So today I will try to mostly show something about the Bambara side of the things. So I've added two more part to it. So what we are seeing right now is the Bambara part of it. Ibe Feka Munkalambi is like, what do you want to learn today?
Mm.
Basically. And we have down there Orobotiki, like you want to learn about robotics or you want to learn about stories. So these are the two things. So I will try to use SwiftXR today to actually have a kind of animated solution where when you click on this button, so you can go on the SwiftXR like platform or a website online, and you can learn about the name of some parts, the five senses, for example, the five senses in
Nice.
Bambara instead of French or English, but people studying it or learning it or reading it in Bambara. So that's what I'm gonna try to actually do using SwiftXR today. So I guess we can start, right? Okay, so we're going
So
to,
I'll leave you to it.
okay,
So have fun and you're watching and learning as well.
awesome. Thank you very much, to say. I will reach
Yeah.
out. Awesome. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna go on Figma. So the template is there. We're going to use SwiftXR plugin to actually have this animated. Okay. I'm having some internet issue maybe. The internet seems to be a little bit slow. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so here we have the design itself in Figma. So the main goal is to actually have this bringing us to a link that will be a SwiftXR kind of website. And then on the website, we'll have like this part where we can actually show some different parts of it. So I'm gonna actually launch the SwiftXR plugin. Mhm. Okay, have it here. Fantastic. As you can see on screen, super well. Loading local data. I'm going to just disconnect and connect again. Mhm. Okay, that's good. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. So we can create a new project. Let me call it Pamana, Pamanaka. Awesome. Great. I think this is really amazing. It's a great tutorial. I like it. So everyone who actually use SwiftXR will be really taking this or would like to actually try SwiftXR. It's really important and it's amazing. The process is really cool. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do here is actually to have like let's see, I wanna have first of all two columns here. I'm gonna generate one here. So this one will contain the illustration. Let's say we have an image, and this one will connect like just have like a text that will mention what we wanna talk about. And in the first one, we will put yeah, we come here and we'll have like okay 3D model. So let's enter a human here. Okay. Let's see if we can find some cool characters. Okay, so the idea is now to talk about the five senses. For instance, let's say we want to mention the five senses, but in Bambara, how to know how do we call the five senses in Bambara. Um, so I need to have like a lot of things, but we can use the head just like that. But even though we don't see some of the parts, but we can use one of them. Let's see here. I have the head here. Yes, I think we can go with that. Let's see. Let's go with this one. What I'm gonna do now is, so we have this one here. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit big. Yeah, we have this one here. This is cool. So we have it like in a 3D format, so it turns and everything. So we can have like the five senses. We almost have everything here, right? Yeah, have everything. In Bambara, so we have Nye, we have Tulo, we have Nu, we have Ne, and what we don't have is Golo, which is the body, but we can express this with this part of the body. Yeah. So now, in the other hand, here we are having a text. You just add a text here, insert your text. You have to insert something here as a text. Let me select it first and see. Okay, this is gonna be the second one. What if we get just a 3D text? That should be really interactive and attractive as well. So let's have like a 3D text. So here we're gonna have like this 3D text here. We select this part and we have this here. Awesome. SwiftXR. So now we're gonna just customize it. Yep, properties. Okay, let's have it here. So we can just put this thing. So there is some characters we should use for Bambara. Let's see. I'm gonna use a website that provides some characters we should use in Bambara. So some important characters. So uh, the Bambara alphabet is a little bit different from the French, but very close. Just some. Um, we just have some more things in the Greek alphabet that we use in Bambara, but in French. So like it's French and in English, so it's almost the same thing, but we just have some more things we use there. So I'm gonna add them there so we can use them. So okay, let me copy it from Google. Let's bring the name so we can use them here. Awesome. Okay, I copy it here. Okay, okay. Awesome. So now we have something like S O. Okay, this is called O. So we have that. Let me just write it and then you can see it over here. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So we have something like that. I think everyone can see it on the screen. So mini film. Okay, this is a mistake. The, yes, this character. Oh, okay. It changed this one to okay, question mark. Okay. So let me just show that part there. So it's not question mark, but I think it's showing as a question mark. So many film. So okay, let me just get that one first. But let me just show you what it should look like. It's called O. It's a character we call O. Let me just write it here so you can see. But I think we can just go with that. But even though we need it again, because if you want to write the name in this thing, so we need it again. I'm gonna just copy it and write it here so you can see like which character it is for the what you're saying like a question mark here. Yes, so it is this one. Exactly. So this is the one we're supposed to have here. At after S, we should have like O instead of a question mark. So somnifère, meaning the five senses. Or we can add five. Somnifère, duru, meaning the five senses. So awesome. So we can have that. Okay, fantastic. SwiftXR is fantastic. Awesome. So now we have this, and we can remove this one too. Awesome. So now, what we're gonna do is that so on if we publish this, we have like a website with those two things. So what we need right now is to have like the names of these different parts like on it, and the name should be of course in Bambara. So now we need to have now the name of these different parts like in Bambara on them. So SwiftXR has this feature I really like, and it's recent. I really like it because it's something we can keep using to actually make the education, the teaching process very fun and very interactive. So it's here called Hotspots. Hotspots like is really amazing. It's this kind of feature that make the process really amazing. I don't know how to really explain it because I really like it. So, so we have you can add like a lot of hotspots. Like you can see, if when you can add like a lot of hotspots. I really don't know how many maximum you can add because like I'm just adding them and see. So the way it works is like you click on the hotspot. Let's start again. So you click on the hotspot, you click on it, and when you click on that, they say to tap on the model to set the position on the hotspot. So what you have to do is to just click on the part you want to name. Let's say, for instance, I want to name this the here. Just click on it. The click was not on model. Of course, add it. Okay. Let me just do this again. Let me just bring this one here again. Okay. So now I'm gonna click that and remove that again. So add hotspot. Here I have to click on that. Let's click on the eye. I clicked on the eye right now. So I have just enter the name now. What's left is just to enter the name. So the eye is or an eye, but I need to put it now in Bambara. So there is this character called Nye. I'm bringing again. There is Nye, so I'm bringing Nye here. Is this one exactly? Nye and this one we have Nye and we have add two. So means nye. So these two will be nye and nye will be nye. It's like the eye, like an eye. So if you want to make it like plural, you just add the W to it, nyao, meaning like the eyes. So we have nye here. So this is it. So that's it for the first thing. I have the phrase name on it. So you can see the interaction is like the I, the name is here, and you know what it's about. It's I. That's the name on it. Like basically that's the name. So the I know like the thing about it is that you don't even need to do anything. And what I like is also this part. You see when like you turn it back and everything is kind of bringing this kind of not like a shadow, like they just the things opacity, transparency kind of became a little bit low, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing. And if you want people or the kids or participants to actually participate more, this is something really amazing to add. So we're gonna do the same thing for the other part by just adding another hotspot. So we click now on the ears here, on an ear here. So we add the name. So this one is gonna be too low. Tulu means yeah, your ear, like that's one. So in plural it's gonna be too low, like a lot of them gonna be too low. Like if you have two, so it's too low. So here we can add another one here, and we have nu. This is the noise. This is nu. So ne you ne ne u ne ne u ne. So nu. This is the noise. And then we add another thing here for the mouth. This is that. That. We have that. I'm gonna confirm something for this part quickly. Something amazing is also the Bambara, the phonetics part of it. So Bambara is like really one of the most, yeah, about the Bambara itself. So it's one of the most speaking languages in Mali. So it's actually used and official, like it's one of the official languages in Mali, and it's the most common used language, like in Mali. So it's called Bambara. So there is some platform you can use to actually learn or know more about the Bambara language itself. So I will just share some of them after that. So far we have like four. So we want to add another one. So we have Nye, Tulo, Nu, Da. So we can add another one, which is gonna be we can add let's see, the body. Yes, we can add the body to the list. So the body will just illustrate the body with these parts of the person. That's illustrated by using these parts of the body. So let's see. Now we add another outpost too, and we're gonna have this part checked. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just click somewhere else instead for now. So I must, yeah, need to turn it a little bit so everything can be in front and everything. So yeah, so I'm gonna just, yeah, add it to that part. So yeah, add this here. So this part, yes. So this part is gonna be for the body. So in Bambara we call it golo, golo. So we have the five senses here. Uh, so we have them like in the in in English, in French. Now we have them also in Bambara. So maybe people will ask like why Bambara? Most of the time because in the countries, um, when kids actually learn to know most of those things in their mother tongue, it's gonna kind of stimulate their brain to be more intelligent, to be more smart about things. Because at school, most of the time now, what's happening is that when they are at school, what they know, they speak at home their own languages, but when they are at school, they speak French most of the time. So in French, there is so much thing that there seems to be ignorance about them. But the reality is that if it's in their mother tongue, they actually understand them mostly, and it's easy to explain these kind of things in their mother tongue. So why not giving some importance and try to value really these languages, because it's all about actually stimulate the brain for the person to be smart and considered in the society. Yeah. So we have these two part now. So many film, and now we have the five senses: tulo, nye, nu, da, golo. So les oreilles, l'oreille, les yeux, le nez, la bouche, et la peau. And in English, it's gonna be the ear, the eye, your nose, the mouth, and here the skin. You can call it the skin, below the skin. Yeah, so we have this now. So let's say now we want to go ahead and publish this. We have like a website for it for people to have access to it. Let's say Ramananka. Okay, that factory, that's fine. Okay, let's proceed. Awesome. Preparing your file. So while we are doing that, I will go again to SwiftXR. Let me just share another screen by that. Let's just wait for it by the time it gets done. Go here. Okay, it seems to be okay. Fantastic. Let me copy it and open it. Okay, let me just open it somewhere here. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Bamananka. Okay. Mhm. Okay, it's a little bit separated. Let me see here. Mhm. Okay, awesome. Okay. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So now let me just go ahead and I think I have to share now another screen, but it's the same thing. I'm just gonna open it here. So I'm gonna close this one just for now. So I have the link uh, to the new one we generated right now, new page. So now we're gonna add that to this link on Figma. So this part is manual, this part is robotics. So meaning like on this page, on this part of the thing, when you click on robotiki or robotiki, you will go to a website or a part where you have to now learn more about robotics. So here, I want to add a link here, which will bring us to the page we just created. So the link is gonna change now. I'm gonna put the link I've just generated. So we got a new link. So I'm just gonna put that link here, and it will open a new link. So when you put it there, so we're good with that. So now what's gonna happen is that when we run this, so when you click on manual, it will go on the first page, and this first page will be now about showing the design we just generated. So I'm gonna change this name instead of manual to put it to some mini film. So the same thing we created here to the other side, we're gonna put the same thing here. So I'm gonna change it to some mini film. Okay, so mini film. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. Okay, now we go here. Awesome. So exactly that's how it's supposed to be shown there. Yeah, so now we have this. So many film. So many fin, or we can add now so many fin, duru, so many fin, duru, so many fin, duru. So meaning 5 cents, 5 cents. So now we can go and just run this. Don't know if you can see the screen right now, but let me just bring it here instead then. I'm gonna bring that here so we can demo it on the same page. No need to change it. Yeah, awesome. We'll make everything happen there. Okay. And this is to show really that Figma is amazing. Figma mixed with SwiftXR is like a brilliant tool. So it's really, really amazing. So let me go back. I think run the wrong one. Okay. 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 Fantastic. I think it's coming now. Awesome. Yeah, I've run the wrong one for the time. So now we're gonna run this one. Let's click on this and run that one. Awesome. So it's coming. Opening to another one because that's long. Okay, because I'm sharing just one on tab. Okay, fantastic. I think it's coming now. Okay, I'm going to see how it looks like right now. So since it has been published, maybe people who follow with me have already access to the website and they will see how it looks like already. So I'm gonna just now make this fit with, and that's it. So now we have this, and when you scroll down, we have this robotiki. So now on the Somnifenduru, so when you click on this, it will bring us to the website itself. It will automatically open the website. If I click on it, it opened it, but like it's not sharing my Android screen. So I'm gonna bring the link here to it. Yeah. So the link is this, and boom, this is what we have on the screen automatically when we click on it. There is still some UI things to be arranged so we can have like everything on the like centered. So now we have like this interactive website. When you go there, we have like the five senses, and here we have so many film where we have like the names of it. Just imagine you have like a class with kids and you want to teach them this in Bambara, and you just share the link with them when it's time actually, and they can have access to it like anywhere, like they're at home, like everywhere. So that's actually how we are using, and we have started using SwiftXR, and I'm super happy about it because this is just one side of it, because there is a lot of things to be used for actually this thing, the SwiftXR. So I hope this is just the beginning of having like some workshop with SwiftXR and to share more about our usage of this solution. Thank you very much for following or for being with me through this workshop.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. That was really um, insightful, I would say. And using the hotspots for labeling things, I think, is very, very useful, especially when you have like really complex 3D models. And yeah, this is a great start. Thank you so much for showing us this. And if there are any questions at all, feel free to drop them in the chats as well. We'll be happy to answer them. And in the meantime, I would like to ask Ibrahima, what do
Okay.
you think? What do you think is the best way to showcase information for kids, especially when it comes to creating educational content in terms of AR, VR, and even 3D itself?
Okay. You said, what do I think? Can you come again? What do I
Yeah,
think can be
but
what?
what do you think is the best way to showcase educational content? Is it in AR, VR, 3D for kids, especially since that's majorly the age group you work with?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. The first thing we've tried with this is to actually bring in some kind of interactive um, like I mentioned during the presentation, to have like some interactive way, like showcasing things like that, because it's all about technologies. Right now in this life, what actually attract more kids is like technology, to see things interacting, and the phone. Why do they like phones? Because it's something technological. So like every time there is something happening, like there is this kind of interaction, people will just go to it. So the right and best way right now is to actually concentrate all the process we are using right now. People won't maybe like it because it's like it means change, to forget about the old maybe ways of doing things and to actually adopt technology, which is like this AR, XR, VR solutions to actually bring this new style of education to like kids, and they love it already. Now it's just the people like already love this thing. It's just a matter of like now educating the educators actually to use these
Mhm.
tools and to actually provide what actually is needed.
Very, very important. Educating the educators themselves to leverage on these tools for teaching.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
So we have another question in the chat here. It
Okay.
says, "How can one get as creative like you?
How can what?
How can one get as creative like you?"
Wow. I don't know how to answer this question, but I think it's just about being curious. It's not about being curious. So if you want to do something, just go and do it.
Mm,
Maybe don't wait for someone to show you first, but just start. And when the person you know that you need to ask someone, you can show the person something as proofs. Yeah, you've started, but you are stuck. But
mm,
you have to start first. Don't wait for someone to show you because you haven't the idea in mind. Okay, I want to do this. So just don't stop. Just go start. And when you are stuck now, you don't know how to do it now. Go back to the person and show him that okay, yeah, I've started, but I'm stuck, and this is what I did. So the person can be more motivated because it will it will be like yeah, oh, this guy is not like maybe he's really serious about what he's trying to do. So let's just go about things. There are a lot of solutions online there. SwiftXR is one of them. And let's just go. Let's just use it as much as we can and to get like the more out of it, basically.
awesome. So it's more about being curious enough to get started.
Exactly.
And once you get started, you can always learn more and more. Right, that's very awesome. That makes me just a quick reminder as well. So if you ever need any tutorials on how to use SwiftXR, do kindly check out our YouTube channel. We have a bunch of tutorials that covers quite a number of things that you can do using SwiftXR. And we recently just released a video tutorial on how to use our recent Canva plugin as well that allows you to generate snapshots of images just like this that we have on Figma on Canva as well. So feel free to check that out. And thank you so much, Ibrahima, for joining us today. We really do appreciate this, and thanks so much for sharing your creative knowledge with us as well. And as we go on, we really do hope that a lot of people can start using platforms like this to create educational content for both augmented reality and virtual reality using SwiftXR. With that said and done, would like to know, how do we get in contact with you? How does the audience get in contact with you? Even after this, if you'd like to share some links or
Yeah,
social
sure.
media.
Sure. Yeah. I'm mostly available on Twitter, even though I'm not very active these days because of the interaction in the ground and everything. But I'm available like on Twitter and LinkedIn, Facebook also. So you can just enter on Instagram Ibramunk. You get me on Twitter. You can have like Gariko Ibrahima on Twitter, or you just type on like LinkedIn Ibrahima Munkoro, and I'm there. I know like there is no sync there, but yeah, yeah. So I'm
Um,
reachable. I'm reachable. So yeah,
awesome. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. I really do appreciate this. And
awesome.
do have a lovely rest of your weekend. And thank you so much for joining us on today's workshop, everyone. If you have any questions, comments, likes, suggestions, feel free to reach out to us at support at swiftxr.io if you ever have any questions at all. And feel free to join our community as well on Discord. We are always happy to welcome any questions that you might have. And thank you all so much once again. Do have a lovely rest of your day and bye.
Bye bye everyone.
Bye.